I have been trying to cook with more natural, fresh food, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how I've started preparing the whole corn and using all the parts of the corn, from the cob to the corn silk and the husk, and all the ways I've used these ingredients beginning to end. I've made my own homemade corn silk tea for the first time, so keep watching if you've never tried it before for a taste test. So I've dried the corn silk and I've wrapped it inside a paper towel so that it doesn't get dust or anything on it. Let's see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So I'm not sure. I think I read that it takes up to 5 days for it to fully dry. I've had it like this for at least over a week now. It just feels like dry husk. I'm gonna use that for a corn silk tea. And I think, yeah, you just add hot water, you soak it for a few minutes, and that's gonna make the tea. I like that it's now inside like a little ball. It's gonna go in here. Nice ball of corn silk. And let's add the hot water. I'm only gonna fill this about halfway. Now I'll just let that steep for a few minutes. Just gonna push it down with a spoon. So I've had this steeping for a few minutes now. I don't know if you can see, but the color, it's still kind of translucent. I don't think it's supposed to like turn yellow or anything like that. I wasn't expecting that. So I'm gonna pour myself a cup. I have a little cup here. Let's do a taste test. So that's what the color looks like. I don't know if it translates to the camera, but this is like sort of like a champagne, very light champagne looking color. Taste test. It tastes like corn in a drink. I don't hate it. I would say that because it has such a like very simple flavor, you could probably build on top of that flavor and add other things on top of it. Like there's probably recipes for corn silk tea that has other ingredients in them, like mix it with other herbs or teas or things like that. Now that I've had a few more sips, I will say it tastes like green. late summer and early fall greens or some herbs in and diffused it in water. But it really has that corn flavor. It's not sweet. It's not like bitter or anything. Let me know if you'd made fresh corn silk tea before, what kind of things you would add to it, or if there's a different way to prepare this I don't know about. But it is kind of like grass. It's refreshing, but not, it doesn't have any overpowering flavor. It just literally tastes like corn. I really highly recommend giving this a try. I've also been collecting all the corn husk. So as you can see, I have quite a bit. I kind of separated them into smaller ends and or outer shell and inner shell. So this is like the inside ones that are a little bit smaller, and that's you can see the green ones, that was the outside shells or the outside leaves. And I'm gonna save them if I have time maybe over the holidays or something. I wanted to do a project. I want to learn to make a coaster, like to put your mugs on and things like that. So I think I'll definitely have more than enough to make at least 2, I hope. I started learning to braid the corn husks, and I'm sure there's already tons of YouTube videos you can watch on kind of basics of corn basket weaving, and people that obviously know how to do this because I don't. I love that corn is such a versatile product or produce that from beginning to end you can eat it, you can use the husks to make useful things like baskets, bags, mats. There's 100 things you can do with these. And then you have the corn silk, the inside, the little hairs that you can use to make tea. So I'm drinking the second cup of this corn silk tea now. So I'm just gonna read off some of the health benefits.